Part of the reason why I'm so excited about being here at UC San Diego is that there is so much enthusiasm for microbiology on campus right now. So we have the campus-wide Microbiome initiative, and the microbiome is really the study of the different types of microbes that live in an environment. So that environment can be the human gut, it can be your skin, it can be the ocean, the soil, or the food that you eat. The really fascinating things about cheese is that it's an example of how humans over thousands of years have figured out how to manipulate microbial communities. So we're creating just the right conditions for the microbes that make this particular cheese. And if you change those conditions just a little bit, you'll end up with a different kind of cheese. When we eat a food like cheese, we don't really think about the fact that there might be many different microbes that are living on our food. And cheese and other fermented foods are great examples where you have these highly reproducible and very interesting microbial communities growing. And those communities are part of what give the foods like cheese the interesting flavors and textures and smells that we recognize. The great thing about studying a simple system like cheese is that we can actually now bring these organisms into the lab and study them. And so what we're doing in the lab now is we're taking the microbes that we've isolated from cheese, so we have a large cultured collection of different bacteria and fungi that we can grow independently in the lab. And then we can take these different microbes and mix them together and reform complete communities. So in each one of these different wells, you can have a different type of community, and you can measure how the species are interacting in these different conditions. And so I think it's sort of exciting to imagine that we might actually be able to learn something about how to manipulate communities, how to manipulate interactions between species by studying these simple systems like cheese. I think one of the great things about studying biology and being a biologist at UC San Diego is the appreciation of creative approaches in studying important and difficult scientific questions. And I think also the openness and supportive environment and collaborative environment that we have here.